In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use and incorporate fundamental data and news into your futures trading. Guys, this is R Trades here, back with another futures trading video. This channel is your one-stop shop for everything related to futures trading. I cover the financial markets, specifically the futures. If you like this content, if you are interested in supporting this channel and supporting me, the best way to do that is by liking, commenting, and subscribing. You can also sign up for Apex Trader Funding, Topstep Trader Funding, and the Trading Pit and American Blue Cash Preferred credit cards by using the affiliate links in the description box below. I highly encourage that if you are new to trading, or if you've been trading for some time, I highly encourage using a Topstep or an Apex to limit your cost risk until you're comfortable with trading your own account. But whether you are trading your own funds or you are trading using a simulated account, I want to now get into how you can use the news and some of the ways that you can get your news to inform your trades. Okay, guys, so why should you keep up with fundamental data? Well, unlike what a lot of people will tell you, you really do need to be digesting and reading the news to trade well. Even if you are not using the news to solely drive your decisions, they should inform generally what the market sentiment is, and whether you want to fade the news or you want to go with the news, it tells you what's going on with the market, guys. The futures markets are driven by fundamental data. They are driven by the macroeconomic outlook, and you should be keeping on top of the news, in my opinion. They should inform your trades, while you should also use technical analysis. So my recommendation, though this is not financial advice, my recommendation is that you keep up with the news on a daily or semi-daily basis, but preferably you're digesting lots and lots of economic data to inform your trading. So with that being said, I want to recommend some different news sources that you can use to read about the financial markets. So the first one I want to recommend to you is called Zero Hedge. You can see it here on the browser. I have it pulled up. Zero Hedge doesn't have a whole lot of really useful articles, in my opinion, but they do offer some. They're a very contrarian, a very sort of contrarian outlook, and I think you have to get Zero Hedge Premium to really read their articles that it could really inform your day trading. With that being said, though, it's a source that I do use along with the others. All right, the next source I want to talk about is Bloomberg. I think Bloomberg is really the number one source that I use for news, headlines, and fundamental data. They do a good job of keeping you informed on the latest market headlines. So as of right now, I have a Bloomberg trial. You can see that they have the latest news headlines here on the right. So in my opinion, Bloomberg is sort of the number one source to find economic data and news. Some other sources that I want to recommend to you: Reuters. If you go to Reuters.com, they usually have some market news as well. The next source, and this is pretty popular with day traders, is called Financial Juice. Financial Juice is they have what's called a squawk as well, so you can listen to the news headlines as they come out on the squawk. You can pay for Pro Squawk, where it's not delayed. I personally right now don't do that. I just read the headlines. I read a lot. I don't want to pay for the premium subscription right now. But with that being said, you can listen for free to the delayed voice news, and this can keep you informed on your trades. They also have an economic calendar here on the left side of the screen, and I think this is pretty informative as well. But they usually have their need-to-know market risk or their top headlines here at the top of the screen, and so this is something that I would be keeping track of on a daily basis. I also like to keep track. They usually have something down around this area. The red headlines are usually pretty informative as well. So financialjuice.com is a recommended source. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but it is something that I use. Also, I want to talk about investing.com. You can find an economic calendar here on investing.com as well. That can be another source for your news headlines. I prefer Financial Juice over investing.com, but hey, you might like investing.com. Okay, the next source of news and headlines that I want to talk about is the one that I use the most and that I talk about on the videos quite a bit. and that's going to be Tradingview. So Tradingview has a market news section, and you can set it to all indices. You can set it to futures, bonds, whatever you want. I usually just have it set on all. This is a great way to get your news headlines. And personally, I think that if you were just going to have a one-stop shop, I'd recommend Tradingview. I believe I do have an affiliate link to Tradingview, but I'm not making this video because I'm affiliated with Tradingview. But if you like Tradingview, sign up using the affiliate link in the description box below. With that being said, you do need to press the all button to refresh it, but you can see all of your news headlines here. Canadian dollar post-weekly gains with Bank of Canada rate cuts seen priced in. So I think the Tradingview desktop is pretty good. You can also get on Tradingview mobile. So Tradingview mobile, you can find news on the mobile app as well. In full disclosure, I do pay for Tradingview. I have a subscription, the basic plan, through June of 2025. So I like to read this is kind of my one source. I do like Bloomberg as well, but Bloomberg can get pretty expensive. So I think that Tradingview is a more economical way of getting your news. And then finally, I want to talk about, so I do have a trade on. I'm currently short the NASDAQ. You can watch that there. If you go onto Tradingview and you have a symbol pulled up, it will usually give you the latest headline right here. So, like for example, this is soybeans, and then you can see on the right-hand side, this is another way to find your news. So crude oil, you can see the symbols related to the headline. So I like to have both pulled up. Guys, you've got to keep on track with what's going on, in my opinion, to inform your trades. This is what the big guys are doing. This is what they're doing at JP Morgan Chase, at Citi. They're reading, digesting, and analyzing the news. Not only do they have humans reading headlines, but they have their AI and their algorithms reading these headlines all the time. And these are the kind of things that are really driving the market. So in my opinion, if you are going to trade, even if you are trading using mostly a technical system, I think that you do need to be broadly familiar with what's going on in the economy. And here, finally, I wanted to mention this on Tradingview. You can have a economic calendar here on Tradingview. I'm just not familiar with the latest layout. I have it set to United States only. But you can see that our economic calendar, so you can get an economic calendar right on Tradingview as well. So Tradingview can really be your one-stop shop, basically. You can get your news headlines on the left. You can have your economic calendar on another tab. And this can basically be your one-stop shop. The one thing that I do want to mention is that if you like that voice squawk, if you like listening to something, go to Financial Juice and turn on that delayed voice news. That's for free. And personally, I like listening to that. So what else did I want to mention? If you are interested in keeping up with the news on a daily basis, I want to recommend some YouTube channels to y'all. Start with Schwab Network is one that I subscribe to. So Schwab Network, you can watch live for free. Yahoo Finance, as well as Bloomberg Television. So I like to watch Bloomberg. These are all free on YouTube. So if you are all right, well, I'm just going to finish out the video this way. So, guys, with that being said, if you go on YouTube and you look at Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, as well as Schwab Network, those can be some of your sources for finding your news headlines on a daily basis. If you are interested in day trading, if you are interested in the financial markets, I really don't think there's any way around it. You need to be familiar with your economic headlines. And so, although I know what I've said in the past, I'm going to go back on that and now say, yeah, my trades are much more informed. I make better trades when I'm informed on the news headlines. One thing that I have been doing recently is every trade that I take, I have to have some catalyst for that. So if I'm going to take a trade, it should be something that I'm seeing in a news headline. One thing that I want to give my opinion on is you don't necessarily have to go in the direction that the news headline is stating. You might just look at your headlines just to find a market of interest, something that's moving, something that has a headline about it. You don't necessarily need to go in the direction that the headline is telling you, but it might give you an idea of which markets are moving and which markets have buzz on them. So with that being said, guys, that is a brief overview and brief recommendations on how to find your economic news. I'm going to make a video on our today's headlines and the financial markets for Friday, June the 14th, 2024 as well. This has been some easy, free ways to keep up with the financial news to inform your day trading. If you are interested in this content, if you want to support me in this channel, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and use the affiliate links in the description box below.